Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of CoffeePlant's organic Fairtrade Sumatran coffee beans. And before we take a look at the pack, I'd just like to say a few words about CoffeePlant. They have a busy coffee shop and an artisan roastery. They specialise in pure Arabica coffees, which are both organic and fair trade. They also supply retail and wholesale. Their coffee shop is located in the heart of London's Portobello Road Market, and it is open 7 days a week. They have a considerable wholesale and mail order business. They roast in their factory a couple of miles away in Wembley and rush their coffee down to the shop twice weekly. They send coffee all over the UK and to nearby European countries, and you can order online or by phone. And if you take a look on their excellent website, there is a sort of detailed description on the history of how the company came about, which is very interesting. So I'll add links in the description below. They also, I noticed from looking on the website, that they have a offer on at the moment for new customers, which is, I think it's 1 kilo of coffee for £12, which sounds like a really good deal. It's actually cheaper than most supermarket coffees when you work out the amount of coffee you're getting for that £12. So if we take a look at the pack, it says the net weight is 200 grams. There's the information for CoffeePlant there, and it's a fair trade coffee and soil association organic too. And they also have information there if anyone wants to pause the screen and have a read of that, but that is mostly just going over what I have already just said. So that is it for the pack. If you really want the information about this coffee, it's a good idea to take a look on the website, because they have a really good detailed description of each coffee. So it's well worth taking a look on there. So let's take a look at the beans. Really excellent quality. Not quite as dark as I was expecting, but excellent quality beans. The other ones that I reviewed from these had quite a oily, shiny appearance, which these don't quite have. They're quite dry in appearance. I was expecting these to be the darkest of the lot, but they're not quite as dark as, say, the Honduran that I reviewed last. But having said that, the aroma is fantastic. It's chocolatey, sweet, with notes of toffee and caramel. It's smoky, slightly earthy, with the slightest hint of fruitiness in there too. As I say, it's not as dark as I was expecting, but it has a really inviting aroma. Even hints of spiciness there too, I noticed. So it's quite a complex smelling coffee, this one. Just mentioned at the moment that I'm actually testing out my new phone to do this review, so it may be a little bit temperamental, this camera at the moment. So we'll take a look at the ground coffee. It is really dark, slight reddish colour to this one, I would say. So when ground, it becomes a lot more vibrant, with the rich smokiness and that sweet chocolate coming through. Maybe even a sort of floral hint when ground, I noticed. So, taste-wise, it's quite smooth and creamy. It's sweet, with hints of toffee or fudge even, and a slight spiciness that adds a little heat to the tongue at the end. I was expecting some bitterness or even a sourness with this coffee, but there is none. It's just so smooth. There is a slight aftertaste, but nothing major, and this felt quite fresh and clean in the finish, this coffee. This was the coffee that I was expecting some harshness and a bit of bite too, but it's surprisingly mellow and smooth for me compared to other dark Sumatran coffees I've tried in the past. So it's a big thumbs up from me, a fantastic, complex, smooth coffee. So it's a 4.25 out of 5 for me. Really, really worth a try. I can thoroughly recommend this coffee. So I'd like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee or any of the other coffees on offer from CoffeePlant. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.